Savathun has made her play. I feel the threads of her power. She would tear me from this prison and bind me to her throne world.
Guardian, the Witch Queen reaches into my throne and seeks to excise the echo from it. Make haste and infiltrate her court.
My sister's spellcraft will choke this nascent cyst if you do not intervene. She wishes to free me, not only from you, but from this world.
There's a tangle of taken energy down in the Temple of Cunning. Everything points to a new aversion anchor, same as the one in the EDZ. Nothing happens down here without Savathun's say-so. She must want it for a reason. Got no idea how it fits in with the Dreadnought, though.
Neither does this one. But in time, all things can be revealed.
Savathun's brood conducts a similar ritual to the one we use to bind Oryx.
She summons me through the discovery of poison progeny to an altar in my image.
The Temple of the Navigator. Savathun formed that place to honor her brother who fell. You have your heading, Guardian. We do not have much time. Queen's claws are taking hold.
Yes. Embrace my power. Those nights, they were not taken by this force, but within them I sense my will. Challenge them and die.
binding is being tested. You must move quickly. Now, Guardian! Hurry! It is done. Oryx's presence is contained, secure once more. It appears the progeny he spoke of was no other than Malak. It has been some time since that name was spoken. Recover it, so that we may learn its secrets.
Tisk, tisk. You're always meddling in other people's affairs. Normally, I admire that type of gumption. It's why we get along. But stealing my son's head? This is below you. This time, you've crossed a line.
This time?
I warned you. I even tried to do this the nice way and leave your brand new throne intact. No more of that. Enjoy every hive in the vicinity descending on you. I hope you have an escape plan.
A nephew of Oryx, son to Savathun. He was partially taken. Perhaps we can procure a panacea for Sloane from this. Malak was one of the only taken to retain their will. They were a unique being, now reduced to an, albeit powerful, artifact.
Sloane is waiting for you, Guardian. Though we have the hilt, we still lack a shard. And so none but a taken hand will serve to reforge Willbreaker. And she is not completely taken. She will need your help. Our help.
breaks. Breathe deep. Hold gentle. Guardian! Destroy the Taken!
You have done well. Taken essential courses within you, guided by your open hand and your unwavering fist. To rule the taken energies as sovereign teaches you to... The Dread congregate to make Oryx's high war theirs. Zebur, Roth, and Savathun prowl in the wings, waiting for opportunity. The Echo, even now, struggles for freedom. This will never end, so long as the Echo exists. And I have no desire to spend my life a jailer. Go. Defeat the Dread. Preserve their tools. I have a plan. If I can claim the Dread's power, it may be enough to strike Oryx from the Echo. Go!
best I would test you.
You will not triumph. I am your prison.
Everyone's here to throw a party, huh? Got wind the leader of this bunch of dread is around here too. Good. I'm not about to get in your way, hero. I can tell you got murder on mind. If you beat me to that son of a worm, you'll fire a couple extra shots for me. Got it? Keep moving.
Approaches at Oryx's bidding. You must...
Eris! Hey, Guardian! Shoot fast, you hear?
Upon his throne. You must pursue him, Guardian.
Swarm of Xivu's hive broke through behind you. Keep going. I got him. I'm just saying, don't slow down, hero. Do you know how many hive a squirm is? It's a lot. Wouldn't say no.
Navigators, and I am Prey! Iot!
He flees across the entirety of the Dreadnought. These movements have purpose. Does he seek the helm to steer back to Fundament at last? I will not let him.
Looks like you're hanging in there. Glad to see it. We're past the point of being careful. Make sure the risks you do take are worth it. Strike first, strike hardest. And see the fight through, Guardian.
Oryx has stopped. And I have not yet seized hold of him. Catch up to him, Guardian, but remain wary. There is very little for him to gain by staying.
We are finished, Guardian. All slates wiped clean. No more old time's sake. You and I, we are not friends. Universe preserved. Witness dead. All that you begged me for, I have given. And it's still not enough for you, is it? All I ask is for you to stay away from my family matters. A simple request.
Since you there, Erismorn, heretic queen, will you chain me again?
I can hold you long enough. I reach through my weapon even now.
I do not yield. But I have nowhere left to go. wants to understand. And I have not. And I do not. Every vow I have made is empty.
His foundations were lies, and he was a traitor even to himself. And yet, the edges of this plane are ragged where he stood. A monster. A piteous fool. A brother. Caiatl.
My brother. My brother. Dead. May all that you desire ever be stolen from your grasp. And if the cold and unfeeling universe does not see to it, then I certainly will. Goodbye, Traveler's Pet. Don't wait up.